Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Group 2 of GT3 here in the eSeniors World Championship. Here we are in the 6th round Suzuka. It seems my camera just died and my experiment just flopped in just a tiny second. I had to give it a shot. Let's see if we can make it back. It seems we're back again. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good one. We're trying something a little different this time around, and we're having a little bit here of a talk as we're gonna jump right into watching the standings. Let's go and watch it right now. There you have him. Is Terry Trowbridge right now in the lead. Liel is taking that P2 on the championship with 180 points. The same for Mar Pocock, who claims P3. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to disappear off your screens right now because we're going to go right into qualifying. And let's go with the action. There you have it. Already all the cars getting set. Rock and roll hill. One still waiting for this Twitch link. Oh, I can give you my... Oh, I forgot. Nico, I'm so sorry, Nikos. Oh, you got to see my fat face for a little bit. I hope you enjoy that. Surely not. But ladies and gentlemen, we got all the cars rocking. Welcome every single one of you. Nico Sedic, Peter, Jonathan Wood, Chris Bourne, John Sanders, Frank Tannen, Andy. Hello all of you guys. It's awesome to have you all here with me tonight, as we're gonna see some of these gentlemen start posting some laps. We have the graphics updated. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'm trying to bring as much quality as possible. Next week, I might be able to bring some really interesting news and new features for the stream. So hopefully you'll stay with me to see all of them. 20 people already on the stream. That is absolutely fantastic. And let me tell you, I'm full of energy tonight. So I'm going to leave it all out. Who do we put our money on? Well, let me tell you, that's not an easy question to answer. Because mostly the top 10 contenders are doing absolutely fantastic. And this truck is nothing but a tough one. So you need to nail a whole lap to put a good lap in. We might see some 202s. We might even see 201s. If we see a 2 dead, I'm going to be quite surprised. But let's go in the cockpit of Mr. Mark Christopher. There you have him. He's heading into the finish line. What is it going to be, Mr. Christopher? The British man is going to go through the finish line in just a second. And that is going to be a 2016. Pocock just behind him. 2019. Not going to work. You can see the time didn't count. Michel Vinchaya right now, he's also heading closer and closer to 130R. Did you play the demo? Yes, sir. And I'll be playing the demo after the stream, so I can send you some information your way. Let's go now with Kai Schaffer. There you have it. He's going to cross the finish line as well. That is going to be a 2024. Beautiful lap from the German. Let's go now with Peter LaFrance. The man who did absolutely incredible, to be honest with you. He did fantastic last race. Unfortunate fate at the end. But now he claims P2 with a 2024. That's beautiful. 30 thousandths of a second between himself and the German Kai Schaffer, who's showing up these last 3 rounds. It's awesome to see more people at the top of the qualifying standings of Ando for a win. Let's see if he can manage it. Steve Howells now. Here we have him. Let's go on his bonnet view. Beautiful livery he has. Look at that exit. Really tight to the exit curve. Nikos, yes, I have. And if you want, we can talk about that after the stream, because we can even play together for sure. We're gonna go now with none other than my main man, Andy Hemi Goddard, the Englishman. Let's see what he can do this time around. You can see that was a really wide exit. That's not going to help him out at all. The Ferrari struggling here. Let's see if we can get our better last sector. Hello, Derek. Nice to see you here as well, mate. That's awesome. Please let me know. Is the sound okay? Is the video okay? Is everything correctly set up? You let me know. Then we can go all in. Let's check now with Michelle Vinchai again. There you have him. The black Aston Martin. One of the best cars in ACC at the moment. I think it is the actual best. So we'll see. Christopher still on P1. Terry Roberts just conquered P2 with a 2022. A lot of twos there. I'm really happy to see that, Mr. Bird. That is fantastic. Let's go with Vinchaya now as he heads into the last right-hander and then the finish line. Vinchaya is improving by half a second. Only with this improvement, he might put himself on the top 5, and that is going to be at the end of top 7, 2031. Not the best exit possible. Let's go now with the Argentinian. There you have it, Daniel Britos. La intensidad de Messi personificada en un vehículo. With that Ferrari, we've seen a lot of Ferraris this time around. You love the Lambo. I think Lambo is a really good car in here. I'm not going to drive it ever again, but I believe you. I do believe you. Let's go now with Lee Ellis. There you have him. He's going to go through the finish line in just a second. He has been improving quite massively from his best lap time at 2029. What is it going to be? It's going to be a 2025, and unfortunately he's going to stay at P5. So he's going to have to go for another round. As we jump into the American Roberto Bando. Ahí lo tenemos, Roberto Bando doing the best he can through this last sector. There you have him. Let's see if we can get a good exit here. It's really crucial for the top speed. That doesn't look too bad at all. That's beautiful. From the American. Hello, Andreas. Welcome to the stream. We have Jonathan laughing. Awesome to see. I tried to practice last night. Struggled. Yeah, this track is not easy at all. So, what can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? It's a tough track to rock and roll in. But at the end, I think we're clearly gonna enjoy it. Still have a little bit of time to go on the qualifying. It's 11 minutes remaining. Let's go with another American. There you have him, Paul Moore. I don't get it. Michel's supposed to drive a Ferrari in the league. He asked me for a livery for it, and I made it. We're going to check on Mr. Vinchai in just a second. He's in the pit lane, so we'll check him out once he comes out of it. And here we are, Paul Moore. 2038. Best lap time already improving by a full second. Really good second sector for the American. See if we can keep it coming. For now, this is a situation in the front. I'm going to leave you the timetable so you can see. There you have it. That is Mark Christopher in P1, Schaffer in P2. And you can see first and third sector completely dominated by Mr. Christopher. Second sector is Lee Ellis taking the pie. Let's see if he can get a better first and third. So then we might see him compete for that pole position. Did you try a new setup? I don't get it. I know we just said that was good. Pole is fast in the Audi. We'll see. He looks really good. Yeah, he has an Aston today. Well, I don't know why Mr. Vinchai decided to do this. I guess you should ask him personally, because I don't know. Paul Moore is going to put himself on P9 with a 203 dead. Beautiful. Let's go now with another British man as we see Paul Moore going for some Michael Jackson action. Flying all over the track. We go with Mr. Garden, who has lost a lot of time here in the exit to the back straight and then into 130R. That looks like a really aggressive line through the entry curve. Let's see if we can get a good braking zone here. That looks beautiful. Now all comes down to the exit. Doesn't look bad at all. He's going to be able to improve on his 204.4. Hopefully breaking the 203 barrier. Let's see if he can make it happen. That will get him 2 positions at least. And there you have him. It's 2 positions. It's P15 for Mr. Garland. Let's go now with Tholen, the German. Beautiful Porsche. I love me some white. And the white livery looks fantastic. There you have them. How many people are we in the stream right now, ladies and gentlemen? We are 20 people still. That is awesome to see. Ladies and gentlemen, please invite your friends, your family. I see the group 1 hits. 30 viewers. Come on, guys. Let's break a record today. Let's get 40 people in here. Let's make it a record tonight, because I think we're going to have a very enjoyable race in front of us. Let's check now with Thierry Ars. He's going to cross the finish line. Still P24 hasn't been able to put a clean lap yet, so we're awaiting that. And of course, as Mr. Chris Bourne says, give it a thumbs up, give us a follow. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the eSeniors GT3 World Championship, where we have races daily. We have GT4 on Tuesdays, we have Porsche Cup on Wednesday. Thursdays are for none other. Sorry, I got confused. Now, it's Tuesdays for the international races, Wednesdays for GT4, Thursdays for Porsche Cup, Fridays for Group 3. Then here we are in the Group 2. And then on Sundays, we're gonna go for the Group 1, the fastest group in all of the eSeniors. But let me tell you, this Group 2 hasn't disappointed anyone. In fact, it has done the complete opposite, because we have nothing but amazing racing so far through the season. As we see the Aston Martin of Michel Benchaya, there you have him. Kai and Mark almost same time. Well, my friend, I have to disagree, because if we go here at the top, you see it's nearly... Kai and Mark, sorry. You mean Pokak, yeah, there's 2 marks. You are correct, Mr. Nikos. I apologize for that. A little bit of confusion. We're gonna go back now with none other than my main man, Steve Howells. There you have him. P13 right now for the Ferrari. Beautiful livery. This really flowy first sector. The moment you screw one of the corners, you're completely done. You gotta drop the lap, because it's all about the flow. It's all about the funky here in Suzuka. That's a very good exit from Mr. Howells, the Englishman doing the best he can. Let's see if he can get it to the top 10. 1. Does YouTube allow a higher resolution? I am streaming at 1080p. My PC cannot handle 4K, but it should let you if you want to stream by yourself, you can stream to up to 4K if I'm not mistaken. My PC is not that good, unfortunately, so I cannot offer you 4K. I could try. I could give it a shot, at least 2K or 1440p. But my PC feels very good for now here on the 1080p. We can check that out. So we see Ulf Tholen getting P15. Hasn't been able to break into the top 10 just yet. Let's see if he can make it happen at the end. He still has 5 minutes remaining. So if he goes immediately into the pits and out, we might see 2 shots from the German. Let's go now again with my man, the Argentinian, el Argentino, el genio, Daniel Britos. There you have him. Wrong cameraman, not wanting to show me. There you have him. The Argentinian doing as well as he can. Right now, P12. That's a beautiful livery. My God, what a beauty. And here you have him going through the double apex. That's a good exit. He has lost a little bit of time though. Let's see if he can make it up now on 130R. It looks like a very aggressive line, nearly out of the track. That's beautiful. Really aggressive from Mr. Britos. Keep in mind the Ferrari is not the car that likes the curves the most. That's a really slow chicane. And unfortunately, he's not going to be able to improve. Let's go now with Mike Dearlove. There you have him. Aston Martin P22. Does it look that bad, Stefan? Is the stream looking bad right now? Dearlove is gonna go now for a clean lap. Let's see if he can make it happen. Let's go now with Goddard. There you have him. That's P16. He's improving by a full second, and this would imply Mr. Goddard in the top 10. Is it gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. He's gonna cross the finish line, and that's P9 for Andy Hemi Goddard. What an incredible lap! Woo! That was absolutely fantastic from the British man, who's gonna celebrate by doing some Michael Jackson. There you have him. Beautiful. Incredible pace on this qualifying session for Mr. Goddard. Nice to see him in the top 10. Beautiful to see. And we're going to go now with Richard Colum. I'm spoiled with high-speed internet, my friend. I'm really sorry. I'm Spanish. My internet is SHIT. My PC is good. I think it could handle 4K streaming, no problem. But my internet is not that good, so unfortunately I'm going to have to limit it to 1080p. Hopefully I can make some more improvements so it looks even better. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be bringing some new features into the stream. We're going to have the driver of the day from next week onwards. Ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind for that, because we're going to have the poll here on the YouTube channel. In every race I broadcast at least, as well as some other fun stuff that I had prepared for all of you, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to have an amazing rest of season. We have a long way to go because we're only at round 6. We still have 10 races to go. 21 people watching. Thank you very much, everyone. That is awesome to see. And here you have it. The Australian. I love him. Ollie Lindner. Let's see what he can do. Right now, he's even on his fastest lap. The 2:03.2. Let's compare his time with Mr. Pourmore's. There you have it. Oh, it's not letting me compare with his best lap time, so that's a little bit sad. Let's compare them to Jeremy Arrobas, the car in front. It's just a tiny difference of 0.3 of a second. Right now, Leonard losing a little bit of time. Let's see if we can make it now. On the chicane, that's a big cut. On the entry curb, the same for the exit. That's a good exit from Leonard. I don't know if he's going to be able to make 0.3 there. We will see as he crosses the finish line right now. That is not going to be enough. 1/10 up. And Miss Leonard is not going to go for another round. He's going to jump right into the pit lane. He's going out with the other German, Rainer Berger. Beautiful car. There you have him. Holy. Oh, Berger. Berger. That is very wide from the German. Completely ate the sausage. The Frankfurt on the curb went straight. And unfortunately, he's not going to be able to improve, but he has one more shot. Crossed the finish line 10 seconds before the end of qualifying. So now Berger has to hit the hammer. It's hammer time here in Suzuka. Let's see if the German can make it happen. Michael Schumacher style. Hopefully he will. Let's go now as well with Mr. Melvin Garland. There you have him. Right now improving by 0.5 of a second. He has dropped to P15. But he might have a good chance to reclaiming the P10, or even better. We saw him on P9, sorry, on P10. Let's see if he can make it back there. For now, improving with 0.7 of a second, which is absolutely amazing. Let's go into his cockpit right now. There you have him, top 4 are the favorites for podium in my opinion. I put bets to Mark for P1. We've seen that Mark Pocock. Well, Mr. Nichols, you have played it there with the 2 marks, so I guess you did it on purpose. Let's see if Garland can finish the job as we see him go through the last chicane of the track. There you have him, big cut on the entry, big cut on the exit. That was beautiful. Let's see if he goes. That went really early on the throttle, and that's going to help him out. Still not the best exit we've seen from him all qualifying session long. It's P15, and now it's P10. There you have it, top 10 for Mr. Marvin Garland, who's going to secure himself a top 10 position, and that is going to be the end of qualifying. Beautiful. Melvin is probably driving around, moaning to himself. Nice to hear, my friend. Jesus. You're supporting Pocock? Well, let's see if Pocock can make it happen. Finally, last race, we saw him do better. The other rounds, from round 2 to round 4, we saw him really struggle and go back on the grid. So, ladies and gentlemen, one way or another, what an interesting race we have in front of us. And we're going to jump into the timetable to see all other positions for the starting grid. And I'm going to call them all out for you, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Christopher taking another pole position with that Aston Martin. Just behind him, there's the Lexus of Kai Schaffer. And then on P3, finishing the podium positions on the qualifying, that's Mark Pocock. Lee Ellis with a P4. He had the chance with the Bentley to take the pole position. Unfortunately, couldn't finish the job. And now he finds himself side by side with Pocock. Just behind him, the Strawbridge and Berger. La France and Benshaya. Then we have Mr. Andy Goddard, who has done an incredible lap. Nice to see him on the top 10. Just behind him, there's Marvin Garland. Then one of the administrators of the eSeniors Championship, that's Jeremy Arrobas and Britos. They're going to go side by side. Moore and Lillener taking P13 and P14 respectively. Then we have Vitala Pecha, Obando, Colomb, Nolan, and Dearlove in P20. Thierry A and Mr. James Park in P22. To finish the grid, we still have a minute to set everything up. This is perfect. Live F1 quality today, and now e-racing, and then the F1 race tomorrow. Oh, yeah. You gotta love it. And ladies and gentlemen, you join into the best action in the world, the eSeniors GT3 World Championship Group 2. Here we go. Just a minute remaining for all the cars to start. Come on, guys. Give us a like. Give us some follows. Invite your friends. Let's make it a record. Come on. I think the record of live viewers was 30 viewers. Can we beat it tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, help me out in making this true. And invite all of your friends, your family, whoever you want to invite. Let's make it big tonight in this lovely Saturday evening. Because we're going to have a fun one in front of us. Everyone crashes except Obando, who drives to the win after everyone withdraws. Okay, that's a good call there. Andreas Peterson with Lee Ellis. Nice to see Ellis dropped in the equation. We'll see if it's going to make it happen. We saw him in Monza doing pretty well. Remember that he got the penalty. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the pit stops. As you can see, all of the drivers have to serve a mandatory pit stop. So that's something else that we're going to have to wait for. Strategy is a big part of this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let me have a sip of water. And we're going to go rock and rolling. I am back. Lee is a great driver. I completely agree. He also has a big chance of making it happen. As well as Strawbridge. Strawbridge has been so consistent throughout the whole championship so far. And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. We're getting closer and closer to the finish line. The green lights are going to appear in our screens in just a few moments. Every single driver getting ready. As you can see, the whole pack from behind. There you have it. It's the red lights right now on the track, and it's going to turn green in just a moment, and there we go. It's a green, 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 and what just happened? There you have a fight of 3. Let's check on the lead right now, because it seems my Streaming software didn't want to see it. There you have it side by side. It's still Mark Christopher in the lead. Beautiful to see. It's also Pocock maintaining P3. And no, that's Lee Ellis with a drive-through. Already a big mistake jumping the start. That's going to cost him a lot of time. Really unfortunate to see. And there you have him. Lee Ellis right now. He is none other than P4 still. But he has to serve a drive-through penalty, the worst thing that could have happened to him. Let's go now. A little bit more into the back. That's Jeremy Arroz on P13. There you have him. Trying to catch Paul Moore. Nothing happening just yet. Really close between all of the drivers so far. You can see the pack not separated at all. Just a couple of cars that have gone behind. Really unfortunate to see. And now we're going to go with our leader, as we saw there. If I'm not mistaken, that was James Sparks. Out of the track. You have all the set of cars rock and rolling. There you have Robert Avander is going to try his best on Vitala. Vitala holding the line, defending as best as he can. Let's see if Avander's going to try it at the end of the straight. He's going to have to wait it out. He doesn't have enough speed to do so. John Pecha here. There you have him. He has dropped a couple of positions because he has gone off the track. Now we go with Paul Moore trying to get Arrobas, trying to put all the pressure possible. We're going to have to jump in the front now. There you have Pocock really showing some good pace on this first lap, managing the cold tires very well. And let's see if Pocock can finally make it happen and get a W on his name and on his behalf. As we see that Lee Ellis is still going to stay on the track. He's going to wait a couple of laps. That's all he has. As we see Himmy Goddard, another man that has done an incredible start. There you have him. He's going to try the inside. Still going to keep P7. He has gained 2 positions. And beware because he might win a third one. There you have Peter LaFrance struggling a little bit with that exit. Let's see if he can make it happen. Also, as you said, Daniel Bertito's P10 right now. Beautiful to see. From the Argentinian, the drive-through, it's, if I'm not mistaken, 130 seconds if it's not served. No, sorry, a drive-through, if I'm not mistaken, is a disqualification if you don't serve it. I am not completely certain. We will have to see. But sure, it's going to be Lee Ellis going into the pit lane. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. But one way or another, you can see he's not giving up at all. He's trying his best to catch Mr. Pocock. There you have it. You cannot compare these 2 lap times, of course, because they're the first one. Ben Shia now just behind. Look at that big pack of cars, all fighting amongst each other. Beautiful to see this close racing. As we jump into the back with Robert Obando, still trying his best to get the best out of the finish man, but the move hasn't been able to happen just yet. Let's go in front with Jeremy Arrobas. He has lost 2 positions since the start. Not very good for Mr. Arrobas, but he's keeping it safe. He's always proving this point, and he's doing it perfectly. What the hell just happened there? That's a disconnection. Who was that? I think that was Paul Moore with a disconnection. That is some unfortunate stuff from the American who was doing incredible in the qualifying. That is something we do not want to see. Really unfortunate. We'll see if he's going to be able to reconnect immediately. As we see Lee Ellis. Is he going to go in the pit lane? He's not. He's going to go for another round. Beware. He only has this lap to go in. Let's check on Paul Moore. There you have him. He's completely disappeared. And he has disconnected. This is not good news for the American, who was doing incredible. Really unfortunate to see. We're going to have to jump now in the front. Rainer Berger has lost 2 positions as well from the start. Himmy Goddard doing incredible. P7 right now for the British man. And he's still holding it and starting to catch up Peter LaFrance again. So it might be a matter of time that we see a move happening. Really unfortunate from Paul. And just as I say it, that's Goddard making a little bit of a mistake. He was able to defend it from none other than Berger. But look who's behind. That's Michel Benchaya, who was caught up immediately with Berger. Berger is really close to the Bridgman, but he's not going to be able to make the move just now. Let's go now with Oli Lindner. You have here The Australian trying his best to overtake Garland, who's just in front. We have a beautiful fight here. A 5-man showdown. There you have it. Still, no moves to be seen. Jeremy can read all his bumper sticker. The Aussie would be excited now. Thought he had nitro boost. Yeah, I thought it was deja vu. I've never been to space before with a rocket ship. Really unfortunate to see. Dingo ate my baby. Ay. We're gonna go with Garland again. Let's see if he can make a good exit out of it. That looks pretty good. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to catch Britos. There you have him. The gap is still big. So I don't think we're gonna see any moves happening just yet. We have Mark Christopher. There you have him, the fastest lap of the race so far. I really don't know why it's not popping up. I know why it's not popping up. There you have it. Now it should be working. It is working now. Perfect. There you have it. We have Lee Ellis now on the pit lane. He has finally served it. 2:01.8 for Christopher. That is insane pace on the race as we see Goddard and Berger side by side. And here we go through turn 1. At the end, it's going to be Goddard playing it safe and leaving the space. Do not risk it. No need to go for an aggressive move this early into the race. Really unfortunate for Lee Ellis, who now finds himself on P18. That is not good at all. That's Goddard with a big mistake, and it's gonna drop a massive amount of positions. Oh no, so unlucky to see. He was doing great, and unfortunately a mistake is gonna cost him none other than 6 positions, and it might be a 7th one. Let's see. Kosovalda is just at the back of Mr. Jimenez's car. There you have it. Looking for a better exit, and he does have it. Be careful, because maybe it's time for Obando to make it happen. Maybe on the outside. Here we have both of them going, and now through the hairpin. Not going to be able to make it happen just yet. It's not going to be able to stick it. We're going to go now with the back of the grid. That's Thierry R. Trying to catch James Sparks, P19. Peter LaFrance has a great rig. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully I can get one of those for me as well. Jaime is pronounced Jaime. Okay, Jaime. Then it's Jaime, no Jaime. Okay. Sorry, I said it in Spanish. I apologize. Thank you for correcting me, sir. And we're going to jump now. Rainer Berger and Peter LaFrance. There you have them. Talking about the big, good rig from LaFrance. He's defending from Berger, who has been putting on incredible pace so far. Let's compare their lap times. You can see there, last lap time wasn't the best for the German, but still, that is a really nice exit for Mr. Rainer Berger. And there you have it. Berger on the hunt. He's not going to be able to make the move just yet. There's still a bit of a gap pull more, as we said. Really unlucky that you got disconnected. You were doing fantastic, mate. I'm really sorry the connection just threw you off, because we were really looking forward to see a race all race long, of course. We're going to have to jump now with Melvin Garden. There you have him. Still fighting with Britos. Still going on with the Argentinian. But look who has caught up. That's none other than the Australian Ollie Littner. Ollie doing fantastic as well. I have been practicing with the Ferrari Evo. Now when I look at the stream, I understand why it's bad. I'm hitting 215s with it already, but it's very unstable, I think. My friend, the Ferrari is not the best car for curbs, so I guess that is why you are struggling that much. We're going to go now with Lee Ellis completely in the back of the grid. That is P21. That's not the place this man wants to be in. And now he has a big comeback to do. We have here him and Goddard really going slow, as well as Vitala. Vitala out of the track. We're going to check that out. What has happened there? I think that was Obando and Vitala. Let's see it. We're going into the replay right now. I mean, Philly, you shouldn't have issues with the ping. Oh, that was a big incident between Obando. Oh, the punt on Goddard. That's a really bad region from Obando. And Vitala out, and there you have Gardner on the pit lane. He's going to go for an early one. I guess he wants to repair as well. Let's go now here with Mark Christopher still in the lead. 4 seconds and a half of a gap between himself and the German Kai Schaffer. Great job so far from Mr. Christopher, who has done nothing but perfection here in Japanese land. Oliver now has dropped to P11. Let's see if he can catch up to Mervyn Gardner. For now, he's not being able to do so. There you have Thierry. Oh, Thierry, what has happened to you, my friend? We're going to go right into the replay. Hardwire been doing IT for over 30 years. I tell you, the last month, I've been having issues with the game disconnecting in the evening. Internet speed is just fine. That's really unfortunate to see, my friend. Oh, yeah, Steve Howells. Yeah, yes, sir. That is completely correct. That is really unfortunate to see. Let's see what happened to Thierry Oz. There you have him. Oh, too early on the throttle. And that's a bonk on the wall. And that's a car. And it's going to have to take a little bit of a nap. He seems to have disconnected. I'm not completely sure. He has disconnected indeed. We have 2 gentlemen on the pit lane. Melvin Gardner. We're going to go back with him because he's really pushing the Argentinians' buttons now. Have a second between both of them. And we also have a good fight here in front, because look at Pocock. Pocock making his best to show himself on the top of the grid. Let's see if we can finally get that a victory that he desperately needs to take the championship lead. But for now, he's going to have to be patient. There's a long way to go. Oh my god, I should hop back and I might be able to get 10th. Lol. And one more Ferrari. Yeah, I don't know. Ferrari in this track, I really don't agree. I don't like it. But you know, you have to stick with one car for the whole championship. Can't. Once the session starts, you can enter to stop the lag when someone joins. Yeah. That is really unfortunate. Let's restart the race, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Let's have it all tonight here together. We can have another 15 minutes. Here you have Gardner still going at it. And now he might have a good chance. He had to hit the brakes. Benito's really slow on the exit. Didn't help him at all. We're going to go now with Berger. P6 for the gentleman. The German doing well. And just as I say, that's a little bit of a mistake. We have seen the overtake now. That's Mark Pocock, who has finally overtaken Kai Schaffer. We're going to compare times between Pocock and Christopher, because that's the man ahead. And you can see the gap is half of a second. So Pocock has a long way to go. We'll see if it can make it happen. And for now, I'm going to show you the track map, so you can see now mostly all the cars starting to get separated from each other. Not good to see for the entertainment, but don't worry, I have a lot of things to say. We're going to have a fun evening. 29 viewers, my God almighty! We are breaking records here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's make it 40. Invite your friends, invite your family. I'm shocked. We got 30 people in here. It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much to every single one of you. Please like the stream, follow the channel if you want to. We still have a lot to go, 36 minutes remaining. And a lot of intensive racing as we see Berger trying his best to make the move on LaFrance. LaFrance made a mistake, and now he has also screwed it up at the second apex. This is a double apex, really hard to take, and the moment you screw one, the other is done as well. And maybe Berger can take advantage of the mistake and put the pressure on the Canadian and make the move. We will see as we head into the last chicane of the track. There you have Peter LaFrance, P5 at the moment, cutting slightly that curve. I think that's going to be a bad exit for Mr. Berger. It wasn't, it was the bad exit for LaFrance, but still is going to be able to hold it up until the end. PJ had an accident in Herpin. Yeah, we saw the incident live. Sorry, we saw it on the replay. So, you could see that PJ's car has been severely affected by that hit. And unfortunately, there you have him on P20. We have seen another retirement, another disconnection. I am not completely certain who that was, but we've seen another disconnection. As we're on board with P3, Kai Schaffer, the German, trying his best to reclaim P2 from Pokak. There you have him. Here we have the cockpit view. That's a really bad exit from Mr. Pokak. There you have him. Not very good of an exit there from the British man. And now he really needs to secure himself a good one, because if not, it's going to be Schaffer making the move. That was a great exit from the German. And look who is catching up due to the ongoing fighting. There you have him. That is Terry Torch. We have a yellow flag in here. That was Harrison Nolan making a mistake and going off the track. That's 2 positions down. Richard Colombo as well going off the track. And another fight we have here. That's Lindner and Garland going at it. Let's see if Lindner can make it happen now. We will see as we go now through the double left-hander. Let's see who's going to get the better exit. That for now is Lindner doing pretty well. Braking late, looking beautiful. We have another yellow on the track. We're going to have to check this out. That was Pecha on the wall. Has it been a spin? Has it been an incident? We will check in just a few seconds, as the replay will let us see. That is Pecha. Aye, that's a slide. Going completely on the rear. And that is a car on the wall. Really unfortunate to see. Let me tell you that the fight for P2 is still going on. And also let me tell you who is the winner of this situation. There you have it. It's Mark Christopher. There you have the comparison of lap times. 2 seconds, a second and 2/10, and there you have another second. So he's getting 1 second respectively from each driver behind him. So he's on a very comfortable lead, and he's doing nothing but making it bigger. Mikhail Hochberg, damn it, I have the wrong car, I think. Let me tell you, for me personally, I'm not a big fan of the Ferrari. That was a great exit from Trowbridge. That was beautiful, and Pocock really struggling with this end of the first sector. Was that a new Pink Floyd song? Oh, I would love to hear that. I love Pink Floyd. Let me tell you, Lee Ellis, we're going to go back with him now, P16. He started P4. Unfortunate jump off the start. Finds himself on P16 after serving the drive-through. But now he's trying his best to make a comeback. And he clearly has the pace advantage. There you have his 4 seconds of difference between himself and Richard Colombo on the last lap. So he just needs to be patient. I was doing 2:25 in race trim. Paul, give me a second. I got a white flag here from Pocock. He made a little bit of a mistake. Really unlucky to see that Paul and yourself disconnected, to be honest with you. It's always lovely to see you all race, as we're going to jump with the administrator of the eSeniors, Jeremy Arrabas, trying his best to catch the Australian Lindner. It's not happening just yet. Let's go now with Colomba, who's fighting with Lee Ellis as we go through the back straight, and Lee Ellis has the inside now with 130R. Is someone going to back down, or are we going to see a side-by-side through here? That was really close between both of them, and at the end, it's going to be Ellis getting the position or not. Yes, he is. Had a little bit of a struggle there controlling the car. He lost it on the rear. At the end, he's going to secure himself P15, and now he has his sights on Mike Dearlove, the Britishman. There you have him. Let's check the lap time differences as well. 2.5 of difference. So that's a long way to go. We got a yellow flag. What has happened here? Oh, another big hit. We're going to check that. That was Leonard and Britos. Let's see what caused this thing, as we see Pecha had a stop and go 30-second penalty. What has happened here between Britos? Britos went off the track. That's Leonard coming in, and that's a little bit of a dangerous region from the Argentinian, and that also caught Mr. Rishaya off guard. Oh my god, I'm going in low there. That's Paul Moore getting in. Time for the pits. Yes, sir. There you have it. Ollie Lindner now making another mistake. Look at that car. That car is not feeling happy. Big hit on the wall. The front of that car is completely smashed. And here we have Mr. Lee Ellis now, who has caught up to both of them. There you have it. It's Dearlove now defending from the American. So waiting to get to race. You all guys later in October. It has to do with the H in this group. As we see, Lee Ellis is going to try the inside. It might work out for him. Let's see. It's going to be a side-by-side through here. It's not. You can see Lee Ellis playing it patiently. He'll not. He's going to jump on the outside. That's a beautiful line from Lee Ellis. And he's going to get one position. He might get two. You can see there he's going to try to dive the inside. That's a little bit of contact between Lee Ellis and Ollie Littner. At the end, it's going to be Lee Ellis ahead of Mr. Littner. But Littner, look at him. He has lost two positions. That's another hit. And Littner has had enough. And that is going to be Littner stopping on the gravel. And back into the pits we go. Really unfortunate to see. Here you have most of the cars now going into the pit lane. Mark Christopher still out, still chilling. That's a really big lead. None other than 9 seconds of a difference. There you have the lap difference. It's just a full second between himself and Polka. Kai Schaffer has gone into the pit lane. He was P3. Let's see if the undercut is going to work. And let's see if Mr. Polka is going to respond to this. As we see all of the cars getting out. Now, off the pit lane, there you have Dearlove, Ellis, and Columba. Well, I can tell you how we handle age in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If you turn 50 during the year, you will be good. No need to wait for the birthday. Time to put in a request to the admins. Well, to be honest, I would like to race here as well, but I need 27 years, so it seems like I'm going to have to wait a little longer. As we have Kai Schaffer now going off the pits. Let's see if he can go for a big push. We're still awaiting on this gentleman to go through the end of the lap to see if they're going to decide to go into the pit lane. Here you have, that's LaFrance coming off the pits, as well as Menchaya. We've seen more than 4 cars in the pit lane. Pesha still serving that stop and go 30-second penalty. And you only see 4 drivers with the green flag. That means they don't have to go into the pit lane again, unless of course there's big damage and they need to repair it. But that's Daniel Ritos right now, who came off the pit lane. We're gonna check now Mark Pocock. He's gonna respond to Schaffer's move and he's gonna go into the pit lane. Let's see how he does. Enjoy these 27 years. I'll try my best. As you see Goddard going now off the pit lane. Sorry, I had to kill that mosquito. He was really pissing me off. Berger now getting that P3, still has to pit, of course. Let's see if the undercut has worked for the German, Mr. Kai Schaffer. We're going to check on him right now in just a second. There you have him. Still going through the last sector. Bentley overpowered low. Yep, Craig. It's awesome to see you all here. Think of it as the best ever birthday present. You get to race with us. That's true, though. It's a good way to celebrate. 28 viewers, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely fantastic. Please support the stream. Give us a like. Give us a follow. Invite your friends. We have already made a new record of 30 because I saw 32. Come on, guys. Let's make it bigger. Let me see if we can make it bigger. Mark Pocock is still in the pit lane. Is going to get moving now. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Schaffer ahead or not? Here you see Schaffer already crossing the line. And that is Pocock just in front of him. But at the end, the undercut is going to work to perfection. Look at that. That was beautiful from Kai Schaffer. Timed perfectly from the German. And he has made the overtaking maneuver. That was beautiful. Invite your dogs, your cat, whoever you want to invite. Thank you very much to all of you that have been here supporting the stream so far. We still have 25 minutes remaining. And Schaffer has made the move of the century. Or maybe the move of the race. With that undercut, we'll see. More gentlemen going into the pit lane as well as the leader, Mark Christopher. Really comfortable lead so far. We have Abando now getting off the pits. There you have it. Invite women's, lots of women's. You gotta love the woman. Woo! There you have Terry Trowbridge, really slow entry to the pit lane. He has lost a lot of time there on the entry. And here he goes. Now it's going to be Berger taking the provisional lead, but obviously he's going to have to go and get some new tires. We have here Kai Schaffer trying the move, and he's going to make it no problem. We have Peter LaFrance making a big mistake. No, LaFrance, what has happened? I think that was on himself. Let's see. As we're going to jump right into the replay, what has happened to the Canadian. He was doing fantastic so far, and again a mistake. Too hard on the curb. You cannot get on that curb, especially on that exit. And unfortunately, that's going to be Mr. LaFrance losing massively. Really forcing the car now. James Sparks, there you have him. P11 has to pit. There you have Mark Christopher ahead of everyone else. Really comfortable lead for Mr. Christopher. My cat's just yawn. My cat loves to see me failing. I see you. I'm sure your cats love you. Unfortunately, I don't have any pets. I have myself, but I'm not a pet. I'm just a pig. As we see there, Rich finally getting off the pit lane. And my God, there you have it. He has lost massively, as I told you. Went really slow through the pit entry. And unfortunately, he's going to lose massively. As we see Arrobas now rejoining the track after the pit stop. Pecha has served that pit stop as well. Nolan is serving it at the moment, as well as James Park. They're loving the pit as well. And now we have Berger, Ellis, and Colombo to still serve it. We're going to go now with Daniel Britos. There you have him. All cats are evil. They love us, but anything that takes your attention from them is hated. Yes, I have to agree with that. Dear love, what has happened, dear love? You got yourself another stop and go 30-second penalty. I think that was going too fast on the pit lane. That is really unlucky to see. That is another stop and go penalty, and that's just gonna cost you the whole race. As we see Mark Christopher catching Richard Coulomb rapidly. Let's see if Coulomb is gonna go into the pit lane. He has to do so. If not, he has to go next lap. There you have it. He's going in, as well as Ryan Berger. Lee Ellis is gonna have to go mandatorily this lap. So we're going to get back into the real positions. Thank you very much, every single one of you, ladies and gentlemen. 28 viewers still. That is lovely to see. I thank you this from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. Really, really appreciate it. Let's go with Berger, who has just come out up the pit lane. He has made the move on Trowbridge. There you have him, still a long while to catch him. Of course, Mr. Berger has cold tires, so it still has a while to make the move happen. Check this out. It's Michel Benchaya right now on P7. Impressive from the Canadian, from one of the administrators of the eSeniors GT3 World Championship. There you have him, P7, very comfortably. Let's see. Mr. Benchaya can secure this position. This would be his best result so far in the championship. Do Lee have the time to hit the pits? He should have the time by just a few seconds. So we're going to check it out. And let's go into his helmet view. Why not? There you have him. That is Lee Ellis pushing with the Bentley. He has to go into the pit lane, as we've said. I got a yellow flag. What has happened, Jeremy Arrobas? What has happened, Jeremy? I cannot even see your car. Has it been a disconnection? What has it been? The car is not visible. There you have Arrobas. Oh, that's a disconnection from the administrator of the eSeniors. That is something we don't want to see. He's back though. It seems like he has been able to rejoin. There you have Lee Ellis. He is inside and in time to make it into the pit lane really tight. But his lap times haven't helped him at all. So that was a momentary disconnection from Mr. Arrobas. And talking about Benshaya, what has happened to Benshaya? That's another disconnection. What's going on today? Benshaya now with a disconnection. We have another yellow, but that's yellow going out of the pit. What has happened to Benshaya? That is another big disconnection. Mr. Benshaya is doing great, and now we see him here. What is going on? A lot of disconnections tonight. Not good to see. I really don't know, but that's now 5 disconnections already. We're going to jump now with Richard Colomb. There you have the Canadian trying his best to make it. Oh, Nolan. Nolan's going to have to take a big penalty. Because he hasn't gone into the pits, my friend Nolan. You forgot. You can see there Benshaya is still there. Lee Ellis is getting off the pits. Why? Okay. No, it makes sense. Sorry. I got confused. Now, we don't have any super close fighting going on, so I want to take my time to, first of all, showcase the perfect race that the leader has been doing so far. Do we have Benshaya back? I don't know. That's kind of what I saw. Like 7 cars get taken by aliens, and I was in 3rd place. 3 corners later, I was all alone in Japan racing. It seems like the server is not having the best of times. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to check the timetable so you can see there all of the current positions. Benshaya is not P6. He's last, if I'm not mistaken, due to the disconnection. Oh my god. We have to go back to broadcasting. 2016 on race pace, faster than his qualifying time. And what do you have to say about this gentleman? My god. Christopher, for the love of Christ. Look at him go. He is not taking any BS. He's just flying. With those Japanese rockets behind his back. That was incredible. PEDs. Hello, Mr. Nerdlings. Nice to see you here as well. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. We still have 17 minutes remaining of racing. We're still 30 viewers. My God. Ladies and gentlemen, please. I love you. Thank you very much. Let's make it a record, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, invite your friends, your family, your dogs, your cats, whoever you want to invite. If you want to invite a UFO, you can invite them as well. As we see one of the cars, they're completely off the track. What's that? Trowbridge? No, that was a lapped car. Unfortunately, we're going to go now with Daniel Britos. There you have him. Trying to catch LaFrance again. And, ladies and gentlemen, let's make it a record. Come on. Let's invite everyone. Let's make the biggest number we've seen ever here in the eSeniors for a live stream. How many likes do we have at the moment? Let's check it out. We have 24 likes in live action. That is absolutely insane. We have invited a UFO. Mark Christopher drives it. He has been doing nothing but a perfect job. Let's see how Berger can do. He's P4. And let me tell you, there you see, the times are very similar between Berger and Pocock. And Pocock is going to find himself on higher ground. Let's see if he can defend from Berger for these last 15 minutes. Or even pull away from him. We're going to go now with Peter LaFrance, who's catching the... Oh, wait, we're going to go with Daniel Britos. Ay, 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 Britos. Britos. Ay, el Messi del automovilismo. ¿Qué le pasó? ¿Qué le pasó al rey del automovilismo, Daniel Britos? Oh, that's too much on the curb. That is too much on the exit curb. And that's the ping pong. And that's the car on the pit lane. So unlucky from the Argentinian. He was doing fantastic as well. But as we always say, mostly the beginning of the season has been full of unforgiving tracks, and this is another one of them, as we've seen another victim to the Japanese walls. Really unfortunate to see. It is the Ferrari. Hello, Billy. Welcome everyone to the stream. Let's go now. You can see there, Berger really catching up now to Pocock. There you have the front of Mr. Berger. That was a very good exit. A little on the wire side. Still going to have a while to catch Mr. Pocock, who's making a defensive move there. He's going to go back into the racing line. There you have them, both of them. Good line. Let's see how Pocock does now. On this last chicane, that is a really, really, really good exit from both of the drivers. How have the Porsches been doing here this weekend? Well, the only Porsche we have in track is unfortunately PJ Vitala on last position. Well, last position now that we have more than 3 retirements. So Vitala not having the best of races. There you have the difference in pace between P4 and P19. It's 2 seconds. Still a while ago. Let's go now with Peter LaFrance. Could you switch to Michel Vinchaya? You're going to see that this man has disconnected. I'm going to show you right now. Let's see if I can get... There you have him. Mr. Vinchaya with a disconnection issue. He's not going to be able to come back, it seems. Yo, thanks for the stream. Thumbs up for me. Thank you very much, Lifer. That's really appreciated. Again, we're trying to break the record even bigger. Let's set the standard high. 30 people, 27 likes. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the support. I really hope you are enjoying my commentary. I really hope so. Really hope you're having a good time here with me. Because, goddamn, I'm having a hell of a time with all of you. What has happened to Mark Pocock? He has made a mistake. We're going to jump back and see that. Michelle seems to be doing a little bit of yoga. Unfortunately, too much sand. Let's check on Pocock. Pocock again with a mistake. Let's see if it was a mistake, or let's see if it was an incident. There you have Pocock. Really wide line. I think, did it clip the curb? Not yet. We haven't seen the incident just yet. Let's go. Oh, that's the camera being buggy. Oh, Pocock. What? He seems like he lost power for a second on the wheel. And now he's P4. That has been a very weird incident. Yoga racing? I don't know, but it looks like it. That is Pocock now out of the podium. He had a really good chance to scoring a lot of points. Sorry, I had to kill that mosquito. I'm getting invaded. We're going to have to go now. Peter LaFrance. Doing incredible so far. P9. He started P7, but still keeping himself on the top 10, which is a very good result. Let's see if LaFrance can finally make the move on Arrobas. For now, he's going to have to be patient. Still has a while to go. There you have Arrobas going through turn 1. Beautiful livery, let me tell you, from the administrator. Well, LaFrance with a really good exit. We have another fight here. Side by side we go. Here we're heading into 130 yard. That's Columba. Columba is going to have to stay behind Harrison Nolan. No need to force the move. Nolan is going to take 130 seconds of a penalty. Once the race is over, so it's going to be a lot of positions dropped. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the battle of the Germans is coming, because look at that, it's Berger catching Mr. Schaffer. So I think we're gonna have ourselves a Frankfurt fight. The fight for the Germans. There you have it. Berger and Schaffer going at it. You can see the time difference, nearly a full second. Really good lap from Berger, who's pushing as much as possible. Christopher is on another league right now. And let's see if Berger can make the move happen before the ending of the race. We still have 10 minutes remaining. Yes, my son will bring TLCM from Munich end of this month. I hope. That is amazing to hear, my friend. I'm really hoping I can get a graphic card because I really need one, let me tell you. 29 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me emotional. This is beautiful. Thank you very much, all of you, for the amazing support you've shown me so far throughout the season. I really hope you have been enjoying my commentary since the beginning. Please, if you have any feedback, just let me hear it. Let me read it in the chat. Whatever you want to say to me, please let me know. I'm here to learn, to improve, and to give you the best show possible. Welcome, Akeem Paul, to the stream. I'm looking at getting a 2080 in about 2 years at this rate. Yeah, same here. I want to get a 2080 Super. Talking about Super, there you have the man who's completely Super because he's flying. That's Michel Benchaya. And there you have another Super because it's Rainer Berger now super close to Kai Schaffer. Ay, ay, ay. Schaffer is now struggling to find the pace again. There you have the difference in lap times. It's not other than a second and a half for Rainer Berger, who's pressing those buttons as hard as he can. Pedal to the metal. Here we go. Berger and Schaffer for that P2. I think Obando can still win this one. I think so as well, one way or another. Let me tell you, P10 for Obando, that's his best result in the whole season. So there's nothing else I can say. Gotta be a world record for levitation. David Blaine would be proud. Ay, 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 ay. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the support. And I want to ask you something now that we have a lot of people here. Would you like me to start the streams a little earlier and have like a little chat before we jump into qualifying? I can put my webcam on and everything. Do you think that's a good idea? Would you like to see that? You let me know, because I'm obviously gonna adapt my content to your liking. So please let me know. Seems that anyone can win with all these disconnects. I have to agree. We're having a really strange race so far, but full of action. There you have Berger really pushing, really trying his best. More value added, go for it. Are you talking about the pedals or the chat before the qualifying? Naked? No, you do not want to see my fat body naked. That's something you don't wish to see, my friend. Ah, yeah, the slapped car is gonna have to move to the side. And that has made, again, Schaffer lose a lot of time. The chat, not naked. Ay. If they keep battling, Mark and Terry will join the party. Yes, sir. Or maybe not, because look at the fight. It's also Terry and Mark fighting as well. So it all depends on if these two gentlemen are going to help each other, or they're just going to battle it out until the end. I'm up for an early start of the stream. We can do that. Pre-race foreplay. Oh my God! Yeah, you gotta play a little bit. You gotta go up and down the mountain, up and down the valley. So then you can go for the money shot, which is an amazing set of races that we've had, and we're gonna have in this fantastic season here of the Group 2. Berger again pushing as much as he can. He has a big chance of conquering P2. I like turtles as well, and I like me some incredible German racers giving it all on the track. As we see Schaffer really resilient now. The pace is very similar for last lap. Schaffer has slowed down Berger a little bit. Let's see if he can keep it coming until the checker flag. But if you would like the idea, I will definitely do it. And maybe I can have some of you on the stream. I want to give you voice as well, you know? Not just a chat. I also want you to talk on the stream and, you know, give us your feedback. 30 viewers, 30 likes. Guys, you are the best. Still, the fight going on. Ben Shaya going on a roller coaster. Mr. Buckley, I agree. It was a good race. Yeah, that's really close from Berger. There you have it. Berger really getting the best out of Schaffer. Is Schaffer going to succumb to the pressure? We will see. Someone who doesn't have any pressure at all is this gentleman right there, Mark Christopher. 20 seconds of a gap. Absolutely insane. And Berger now can secure himself a good exit and maybe an overtake. It looks like a good exit from both of them, so it's not going to happen just yet. We have now Lee Ellis. This man, you really need to give him props as well. Ellis, from a drive-through, he has put himself on P11. And now he might be able to join the top 10 if he can make the move on Obando. Look at that lovely scenery on the bridge, as well as below it. The Battle of North Germans, great stuff. Oh yeah, that's what we want to see. Some really good hard racing, and that's what we're getting. Pocock still 3 seconds behind Rainer Berger, so we're still going to have to wait a little longer. And we're going to go back to the fight of the Germans. Still Schaffer defending. We have 3 minutes remaining. It's going to be 2 more laps in here. And my God, is it being interesting? Is it being incredible to see Berger? You can see how much he's forcing the car to get in. How much he's pushing to finally make the move happen. He knows he doesn't have a lot of overtaking opportunities. It's only turn 1. And then the end or the beginning of the back straight. Let's see if Berger can finally make it happen. But for now, he's going to have to be patient. There you have Schaffer still holding the German behind him. But now it's Berger with a great exit. Is he going to try it on the outside? We're going to get a cockpit view. Sorry, that's a chopper. Getting the chopper. Because we're going to get some good action here. You can see there Berger with a really good exit. Oh, he slowed down again. Berger is not feeling too comfortable with that exit. He could have gone full throttle there and maybe make the move. But he decided to lift. Because he knows a little mistake is going to get him out of the top 5 easily. Because Pocock and Trowbridge are really catching up now due to these mistakes that we're seeing in this fight. Guess I should get back in the car now. You still have a chance, my friend. You can win the race if the whole server dies. Lee Ellis, there you have him real close to Obando. Still not being able to make the move. Obando defending with his life. Really good to see from the American. Amazing to see him in the top 10. I'm showing you right now the difference in pace. Sorry, it's not that much, to be honest with you. Just a second. We're going to go back with Schaffer. This is going to be the last lap of the race, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last round through Suzuka. Let's see what's going to happen on the podium places. Because Berger has dropped back now. He has dropped massively, so he needs to put a banger of a lap time as well as a banger of an overtake to claim P2 and get himself some great points that are going to help him out massively on the championship. The gap's still a full second. I'm like the Bentley, I love curves. I like curves as well. Let me tell you, we have a fight here. That's also Trowbridge. Really close to Pocock. Let's see if Pocock can defend it. We've seen him make a couple of mistakes so far. Let's see if this time around he's going to be able to hold it still until the checker flag. It's still looking good. Berger now really catching. There you have him. He's going to try his best. You can see he's going for the exit. It's looking really good. No, don't hit the brakes. Berger again lifting. Tapping the brakes and just behind him. Look at Trowbridge and Pocock nearly going side by side for now. It's going to be... Oh, no! No, Trowbridge! He's gonna be able to save it at the end. My God, that was close. He tried to go for the outside line, but it didn't work too well for him. At the end, he's gonna be able to keep it up. And he's gonna hold P5 still. But the fight is gonna drop now. And it all comes down to these two gentlemen. Let's check down on the leader, because this man deserves a round of applause. What a perfect race for Mark Christopher, who's gonna take the checker flag and the victory. Oh my God, incredible. We're gonna jump on the fight now. There you have him. Last chicane. Oh, that's the penalty for Nolan now. So obviously he's gonna lose massively. And at the end, these two gentlemen are not gonna be able to fight anymore. Schaffer has been able to hold the German horse behind. The Battle of the Germans has finished the way it started. And that's Obando losing the position to Lee Ellis. He still has a while to make it back. But you can see Obando now going a little slower. I think he doesn't want to risk it too much. That's going to be P10 at the moment for him. We're going to jump now with Peter LaFrance. Look at that. It's LaFrance that robs now to the finish line. Let's see. Can he get a good exit? Look at Peter LaFrance. That's a good one. Oh, he took it very slow. And he had a little bit of an issue there on the exit as well. And at the end, this is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. No more position changes. This is it. The checker flag is out. And we're going to check the timetable to say goodbye to one amazing race that we've had here in Suzuka. These are the final results. Thank you very much for being here with me. 29 likes, 1 dislike. Someone seems to not like the stream. If you didn't like it, please let me know what I did wrong. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for supporting the eSeniors, for supporting myself. I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Group 1 with Mark and Jeremy on the commentary booth. Have a good night.